look here. We can't. There's no nice way to say it to y'all because it's going to be a problem no matter how we say it. It doesn't matter how you say it. It's going to come across as insensitive. Why do you say that? Like, I've been through this. I've been every excuse in the book. But I promise you, do y'all ladies give y'all man grace when y'all want him to do something? Not for the most part. I don't. I find it hard to believe. But I bet y'all straight direct with him. I want you to go and take that trash out. Honey, it's starting to smell in there. I don't know what to smell. You don't go indirectly say, "Oh."
JR, could I ask a quick question? What would be a good way to say that to a female from a female's perspective?
It's not.
No, I disagree. I think you could put yourself into it. You could be like, I think we need to get on a workout plan or we need to start eating better. I think that's like a softer way to say it. Include yourself in it. Like, I'm not just throwing you under the bus,
So what happened if you're in shape, though?
I mean, you would be just throwing it. She would take the hint. She's like, okay, this nigga look like the Hulkster, and I kind of got some love handles. So, if she's understanding what you're saying, then she'll take it that way. But if you're in tremendous shape and they're not, then that's kind of like another issue, especially if y'all started out both in shape. You should be like, address that. What's good? I thought, we started off this, we was both working out, going to the gym, having sex 7 times a week. What's happening? Slow down. You could address that. It may be a deeper issue. You know what I'm saying? People weight fluctuate for various reasons,
Jay,
it's a line of issue.
It's not going to be nice. You could tell a woman, yeah, you don't look nice in that dress. She will sit there and turn around. What are you saying? I'm fat? What are you trying to say? And just go left with it. That's not what we're saying. You just don't look good in that dress. That's all I'm saying.
You don't say it right.
But you tell me that I'm big or out of shape. No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all.
Why don't you say something like, I like the other dress on you better. That one looked prettier on you. I like the way that one made you shape better. Not that I don't like that one, but the other one makes you really look good, babe. Like, that's a good way.
You hear that word shape? That's going to be indicated. What are you trying to say about
if you don't tell her? I don't get it.
I don't think that. I don't think so. I wouldn't get it.
Fat people know they fat.
Yes, I mean, if she knows that she big,
if you're overweight, you're overweight.
I don't know.
I'm saying if he's trying to complain about it, there's no nice way to put that. If he's trying to uplift her and take her on the spiritual and healthy journey and back to her health, the jean size she was when he met her. Let's put it like that then. What is a way that is acceptable? Because him saying you look prettier in another dress than the other one doesn't get the point across that he's ready for you to go to the gym.
The thing is what Jay was saying is I think the approach is, and with anything that you do, a lot of times it's about doing it together, because me gaining weight is affecting him, right? So it's not just affecting me, it would be affecting my mate. So in order for me, if you want that change, obviously I'm gonna need your help too, right? So I do think it's a matter of having the approach of saying, babe, let's go to the gym together or whatever, like what Jay was saying. That's an easier pill to swallow than you being like, babe, you done got so fat, you need to go to the gym because that's just not looking right. That's not going to create a space for me to feel like, all right, let me go ahead and go to the gym. It may, and I'm just speaking for me, I don't know if other women like this, it may create an opposite reaction, because now I'm feeling even worse, and I am an emotional eater. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I was going to say, mistaken, because it depends on the situation, right? Because first off, every woman is different on how they lose weight. Talking from a standpoint of view, I just had a baby 10 months ago, okay? I was like 180 when I went into surgery to get have my C-section. Now I'm 133. Okay, that's a drastic drop in 10 months because I was really motivated and I was happy in my space. My pregnancy was really good. I mean, my husband was really good to me the entire time. He helped. So I think I was in a good space. Sometimes it's a person's mental space on why they are not like motivated to do something. So instead of saying, I think you're getting big because you're eating too much, like try to sit the person down and be like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Are you feeling all right? Sometimes you can get into somebody's emotions and see what they're thinking to understand why they may be doing the things that they're doing. Like you saying emotional eating, that person might be stressed out. You don't know what's the cause of something. So it's causing them to gain weight. Usually that's a mental thing why somebody is not motivated to do something. If your cat died 2 days ago and you got to go to work, yeah, you got to go to work, but you're gonna be sad all day. Okay, you're not gonna be motivated to go to work. You're not gonna get up and be like, I'm ready to go and face another day. Like it's going to slow you down because that's a mental overload for a second. You think about other things. So imagine it being like a lot of mental overloads on that person. You don't understand why they are not taking the initiative to go ahead and maybe lose weight and stuff like that. So maybe it's something that you need to talk to your partner. Maybe that's the first thing you should say, not mention that they look different, because I'm pretty sure they know they look different. I know I look different at 180 going into labor and coming out of that hospital. I know I looked different coming home. Okay, I did not need anybody else to tell me that I gained weight or you're thick now. Like nobody needs you to say that. Like let's ask, are you doing okay? Let's start right there. And usually if they ain't, it'll unfold.
So we don't believe in ripping the band. We don't believe in ripping the band-aid off. We believe in just taking it off real slow and nice and get it over with. So y'all would rather live that lie, like I said before many times. Look here, we can't. There's no nice way to say it to y'all because it's going to be a problem no matter how we say it. It doesn't matter how you say it. It's going to come across as insensitive. Why do you say that? Like, I've been through this. I've been every excuse in the book. But I promise you, do y'all ladies give y'all man grace when y'all want him to do something? Not for the most part. I don't. I find it hard to believe. But I bet y'all straight direct with him. I want you to go and take that trash out. Honey, it's starting to smell in there. I don't know what the smell. You don't go indirectly say all that shit. Could you take the trash out? I'm going to say it to you. Could you go lose some goddamn weight?
Let me go ahead and get Jay in there. I know you haven't responded to the video yet, and so just feel free to do so. And then if you want to add some additional context, however you want to do it, man, you can talk about the weight thing, talk about the video, or vice versa.
Nah, I spoke first, but I mean, I think the main thing with the cheating, anybody that's participating in bad behavior continuously, they're gonna find excuses as to why they committed that behavior. You know what I'm saying? They're always gonna do that. With cheating, you want to find out the person that you're dealing with, I agree with everybody that mentioned that. You want to find out what their baseline definition is and what they deem inappropriate or cheating or disrespectful to them. You want to identify that so you know what not to do or what you'll have problems with if you do cross that line. I think, as far as y'all were talking about looking at somebody and admiring, I think, all of us, like you said, it's a human experience. Everybody has fantasies in their head, whether they convey it to their partner or not, we all experience that. I think the problem is with today, everybody is trying to merge fantasy and reality. Like I've had females in my life that I've admired, from a distance, maybe somebody I work with, and, we have a little flirting or whatever, but I was like, I don't want to ruin what I have in my head of this person, especially knowing that maybe I wasn't ready to be in that relationship, but I enjoyed the fantasy, like, just looking at that person, admiring, we flirt back and forth, and then it never goes further than that, because a lot of times the fantasy in your head, what you have this person as in your head is a lot better than what the reality is. I didn't care about the reality. I'm gonna keep this person there and just deal with whatever else I got going on.
I don't care.
And I think that's the reality. Fantasy is made for fantasy. Reality is made for reality. You don't need to be merging those two worlds. Porn is another thing. That's fantasy. You have people taking stuff that they see in that world and try to apply it to their relationship. Like, that's eventually it's going to lead you down a road that you'll never be happy. There'll always be something new to try or explore. I'm good on that.
End up like Diddy.